In the world of cybersecurity, identity is the new perimeter. But what happens when the guardians of that identity are compromised? Attackers recently targeted Okta's support system, gaining access to sensitive customer data by exploiting a specific vulnerability in how support cases were handled. Identity platforms like Okta are high-value targets because they hold the keys to thousands of other applications. Breach the identity provider, and you potentially breach everyone downstream. The attack vector wasn't a direct assault on the core authentication engine, but rather the customer support system used to troubleshoot issues. Attackers focused on HER files, HTTP archives. These files are often shared with support to debug browser issues, but they can contain sensitive session tokens if not sanitized. By accessing these unsanitized files uploaded to support tickets, attackers could extract valid session tokens and hijack legitimate user sessions without needing a password. It was a clever abuse of a standard operational procedure. Users trying to get help unwittingly provided the very credentials attackers needed to compromise them. This incident highlights the centralized risk of identity and access management platforms. While efficient, they create a single point of failure if administrative workflows aren't locked down. Once inside, attackers could potentially move laterally, accessing downstream applications and data masquerading as legitimate administrators. Detection in these cases is difficult because the access looks legitimate. It uses valid tokens, not brute force or malware. Upon discovery, the response had to be swift. Revoking tokens, analyzing logs, and determining exactly which customers were exposed was the immediate priority. So, what controls were strengthened? The remediation focused on securing the support workflow itself. A critical defense is IP binding. This ensures that even if a session token is stolen, it cannot be used from a different location or device than the original user. Automated sanitization of HER files is now essential. Sensitive data like cookies and tokens must be stripped out before these files ever reach a support engineer. Reducing session duration limits the window of opportunity. If a token is stolen, it should expire quickly, minimizing the potential damage. This reinforces the principle of least privilege. Support tools should not have inherent trust or access to customer production environments without strict, temporary oversight. For customers, this is a lesson in vendor risk management. You must understand how your vendors support you and what data they require to do so. Enhanced monitoring of administrative actions is crucial. Any access to the admin console should trigger alerts if it deviates from established baselines. We often focus on software bugs, but the human element, the support process, remains a vulnerable surface area that attackers are keenly exploring. Social engineering combined with technical exploitation is the modern threat landscape. Attackers exploit trust as much as code. The trust but verify model is outdated. We are moving to zero trust, where every access request, even from support tools, is continuously validated. As identity platforms evolve, so too will the defenses. Expect more rigorous verification and less reliance on static tokens in the future. The Okta breach serves as a wake-up call. Securing the front door is not enough. We must also secure the service entrance. Stay vigilant, keep your systems updated, and never stop questioning your security posture. Thanks for watching.